Sports Nights with Jorge.
All right, sports fans, welcome to Sports Night with Jorge. Once again, welcome back, all Dolphin fans, Fin fans. Listen, we're going to recap the Dolphins 24-24 tied with the Chicago Bears today. There were some good things, there were some bad things. We're still learning. Listen, it's nothing to panic right now. It was actually the Dolphins' number one offense probably on the field with Tua starting, with the Bears' second string and third string, and then we finally put our second string and third string in the game. A lot of good things to talk about, a lot of bad things to talk about, and those bad things could be fixable. Listen, I'm going to say it, and I know it's only one preseason game. Our backup quarterbacks struggle. It's amazing how Zach Wilson, who is it, been playing this league for a while, taking all these sacks. But anyhow, we're gonna get to the stats here for a second, and I'm gonna read. Actually, I'm gonna go down players by players and what I see and what I really was not too impressed. If I give this team a score or a grade, it will be a C plus or C minus. But let's get to the actual. As you see here, we end up 24-24 tied. This is going to be my recap, and let's go straight to the statistics. So, total yards, 272 for the Dolphins, 295 for the Bears. 2 turnovers. We have more than 2. I'll get to it in a few minutes. 1 turnover for the Bears, 16 first down, 22 for the Bears. Time of possession was all Bears, 33-10 to 26-50. Not that bad, but 5-6 minutes. Let's go by quarterback. Ready? Tua started the game. He was 5 for 6 for 27 yards, a 4.5 average, a rating of 85.4 in the game. Of course, it's only preseason. It doesn't count, but he took the team all the way to the 1 yard line, and we couldn't punch it in. That was really upsetting right there. Okay? They try it, first and goal, second and goal, third and goal, and fourth and goal. Then McDaniel went a couple of times on fourth down, so Mr. Gambler. Then we have Zach Wilson, 5 for 9 for 96 yards, 10.7 average. But here's the issue. He got sacked 4 times for 24 yards. His rating wasn't bad, 92.8. Then the rookie came in, and he started, I think it was 0 for 5 before completing his 5 passes. He was 5 for 18, 91 yards, 5.1 average. He got sacked twice for 19 yards, and he fumbled right close to the end zone, I think to a 3 or 4 yard line, and Chicago recovered. Ollie Gordon, man, physical running back, 8 carries, 33 yards, a 4.1 average. Devonta A-Chain doing his thing, 3 carries, 22 yards, 7.3. The longest run was 21 yards by Ollie Gordon. He looked good, man. He looked good. Jalen Wright had 9 carries, 16 yards, a 1.8 yards a carry. But, of course, he had a touchdown, and so was Ollie Gordon. The second had a touchdown. Then we have Alexander Madison before he got injured. He got hurt. He had 3 carries, 8 yards, but he scored a touchdown. The longest was 7 yards. And listen, guys, once again, the offensive line is actually the actual problem. Now, total fumbles, if you like, you don't see it on this stats here, but total fumble we had in this game. We have 4 turnovers. We only lost 2. 2 by Quin Ewers. 1 by Malik Washington, who went out of bounds. 1 by Ollie Gordon the second. And Theo Weiss Jr. had 1. A reception. So, these are the things we got to fix. I know it's early. I'm not going to get upset like I told you guys. It's just the first game of preseason. But you look at his numbers, it's amazing. Now, Shannon Tendall didn't look good. He had 6 total tackles. Solo was 3 of them. He didn't look good. KG Britt had 6 tackles, 3 solos. Daquan Jackson had 5 tackles, 3 solos. Storm Duck looked good, guys. He was 4 for 4 on the solo tackles. He looked good. Keenan Grant, rookie, did okay. Jordan Phillip did pretty well. He looked real good. Jack Jones, that guy that really, and also Willie Gay Jr. did good. The guy that didn't look that good was Mike Hilton. And it's okay, guys. It's early in the season, Like I said, it's going to take time for the Dolphins. But listen, I think Quinn had the rookie bug. And by him having the rookie bug, I guess that's what actually happened. He got nervous. He threw a couple of passes. You can't blame him. They were dropped. There were a couple of plays at the end that they were dropped. Okay, so one plus of this team, guys, if you look at it, the special team, both sides. Okay, both sides of the special team. I mean, I think we ran the ball effectively. Chicago has a problem with the run defense. I can see that already. Our special team, man, they did great. I mean, the kickoff returns was amazing. You had D. Akridge in the kickoff return, 1 for 41 yards. You had A.J. Henning, 1 for 38. You had Eric Esukama, 1 for 37. So we had 3 returns for 116 yards, an average of 38.7 yards. Not bad at all, guys. Okay? Punt returns, not bad either. Malik Washington had 1 for 19, and D. Ekridge had 1 for 16. So 2 for 35 for 17.5. So, and the kicking, once again, 1 for 1, the 56-yard field goal. Extra point, 3 for 3 was Jason Sanders. So the special team is probably the best that I saw for this team today. Also, the kicking, Jake Bailey, the punter, one punt, 59 yards at the 20-yard line. That's where the ball landed. And you have Ryan Stonehouse had 1 for 50. So, listen, the special team was the plus for the Dolphins today. That's the only way I could see it. They play pretty good. They gave the Dolphins good field position. The only thing is we couldn't capitalize. And when you can't capitalize on the fielding position, that's not good either. Yeah, we want to see more. It's just one game. It's not to panic, okay? We'll face Detroit next. Unfortunately, we were tied 24-24. Listen, there were goods and bads, right? So that's going to happen, okay? Dolphins secondary, I gave it a good game. I think they hold pretty well. They didn't give up the big plays. There were times that receivers were open. A lot of draw passes from both teams, by the way. So, listen, don't panic. I gave this preseason, and I don't give grades, guys, either a C- or a C+. I can't give them any better than that. Okay? Don't like Wilson as a backup. I know it's his first game. You're a veteran quarterback, man. You throw the ball away. You don't keep the ball. He kept the ball. Okay? I mean, Quin Ewers looked better sometimes throwing the ball away when he was under pressure. Now, he held onto the ball and ran and fumbled. Okay, a rookie mistake, right? Okay, so he's a rookie. But when it comes to Zach Wilson, guys, you had been long enough in this league. This is where Zach Wilson always failed as a quarterback. The pressure. And I'll tell you, the Bears were putting pressure. The sad part is the Bear defense wasn't the number one defense. It was their second string and third string. And we played with our first string at the beginning of the game. Tua wanted I guess, play and show McDaniel after those 3 interceptions he threw in camp on Friday with the Bears. Listen, Tua did pretty well. I'm not saying he did good also, but he moved the ball to the end zone, and they came out with nothing. Dolphin defense did their part. I'm not going to say they didn't. But then, guys, listen, let's be honest. There's still room for improvement. Okay? There's still room for McDaniel and Greer to analyze this secondary. Okay? Which they didn't play bad at all. Okay? Did not play bad. Not at all. Okay? Like I say, Gay Jr., Storm Duck, they were flying over that football field today. They were making plays. Jalen Phillips, look, I mean, I was really impressed what he was doing. Jonah at the offensive side had his good and bad, okay? Patrick Paul, I think, looked good. Daniels, for me, he was all right. But listen, I'm worried about that right side. And then the left side, don't know what happened there, but we got to push more, man. We gotta focus more on this offensive line. We need to get, and listen, even Driscoll that came in and in Fetty, they didn't do bad, guys. They didn't do bad. Just the pressure of the Bears was too much. It was too much. And this passing of dinking dunking, guys, I'm not too crazy about it. Maybe that's the way they want to start to dink and dunk so they can open the offense a little bit. I was not too crazy about those kind of passes. I mean, Ewers were throwing darts, but they were dropping it. Some were incompletions. I'm not going to tell you there wasn't, but listen, it's the first game. Not criticizing. I just gave you the grade average because maybe you guys asked me in the chat or asked me in the comments, how do you grade this first game? I tell you, it could be a C minus, C plus. All right, from the defense and offense. The defense, I might give a little bit much better, but still, a C plus probably for the defense, a C minus for the offense. Now, if this is our backup quarterbacks, and once again, not putting Quinn because he's a rookie, first year. But Zach Wilson, he needs to improve. So we're going to see on week 2 against Detroit what happens. I'm disappointed? No, guys, not disappointed. Fan, don't get disappointed. This is something you saw, something that you could take just to learn about. The real test will come week after week when we come and face the Patriots, the Buffalo Bills, even the Colts. You might think or not, even though Richardson had a broken pinky, I don't think he's going to play, but against the Dolphins on week 1, we don't know that yet. I'm just saying. But listen, I saw some good things. I saw some bad things. But if you want my knowledge, my analogy on this or my thing on the team, I'm gonna say a C minus, C plus, both ways. Now special team, I give it an A plus. That's probably what's the best thing that happened to the Dolphins today. The special team, the punt returns, the kickoff returns, was the number one positive thing. Something that we struggled in years, and something I saw even our special team against the Bears. I mean, the Bears could not pass the 20-yard line, 25-yard line in the kickoff. I mean, you got to give credit to the Dolphins right there. I have to give them credit on that one. Okay, so, and listen, it's only game 1. No panic, don't worry. But anyhow, that's all I have tonight. I mean, just my small recap. It's not a big thing. Players that I want to see. Some performed, some didn't. Some needs to have to work on. Unfortunately, in preseason, that's what we see. A lot of players change. First string, second stringer, third stringer. So that's why it's so hard to evaluate when you see all this. You might see a first drive. It doesn't matter. It might take 2 or 3 drives before you see your offense actually get into a rhythm and start scoring touchdowns and start. Field goals are not going to win in this league. I mean, I'm not going to say they do win, but field goal ain't going to kick with the Dolphins. You got to score. I mean, listen, first and goal when you win the 1-yard line, okay, you couldn't punch it in. And that's one thing Miami was pushed around by a second string defense of the Bears, not even the first string defense. Now, the Bears did have some first stringer, playing, but it wasn't many of them. Like Miami had first stringer in the offense. So, but anyhow, I want to thank you guys that have subscribed and give me the thumbs up and the like and the comments. Hey, listen, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Once again, man, fins up, and don't worry, it's just first game, not a big deal. Once again, I'm going to give you the final score. It's Dolphin 24, Bears 24. That's the final. A tied. So, listen, that's really what happened next week against the Detroit Lions. Thank you so much for coming in and joining in, and have a blessed night, and see you guys soon.